Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we've got 2 rounds. We've got some fire hydrants, plank up downs, lunges. We're gonna jump rope. We're gonna do some more farmer's carry, tricep dips, and finally we're gonna do bridges with some weight. So let's get started with fire hydrants. So we're gonna get onto the floor, on our mat, in a tabletop position, which is hands and knees. So we're putting stress on those wrists, which is important because we wanna keep those bones nice and strong. We're gonna soften your elbows and look forward. So I'm gonna that good tabletop position. We're gonna pull our abs in and we're simply gonna externally rotate our hip. So we're gonna bring the left knee out and then bring it down, but not all the way to 0. So I'm not bringing the knee back to the mat. So we're externally rotating and then coming down. The key here is I'm not flinging that leg, right? I'm being really intentional. With the movement, I'm firing up the glute. And you may ask, why is this called fire hydrant? I have a dog. I'll just say that. I don't make these names up. So we're simply gonna rotate and come back. So externally rotate and back. So we're gonna do 10 per side. So again, keep the core engaged, soften your elbows. I'm looking forward, so I'm keeping my neck in a neutral position. I'm externally rotating. Breathe. Okay, then we're gonna go to plank up down. So plank is that we're gonna keep your shoulders over your wrists, but you're going to come off your hands and knees. If you need to be on your knees, you're right where the knee meets your thigh, elbows are bent, and then extend your legs out. So this is a plank. We're gonna come down to bent double plank. So we're gonna come down to right elbow forearm, followed by left. I'm still looking forward. Don't rush it. Slide your right hand under your shoulder, followed by your left, and press up to plank. Now, I know many of you aren't loving plank up downs, but it's gonna build strength, bone and muscle strength quickly. You gotta stay at it. Don't be afraid to do hard things. We're doing 60 seconds, so as you can see, I'm not rushing through it. I'm being really mindful and intentional with each movement, breathing. I'm coming down and then pressing up. Breathe. I'm coming down and then I'm pressing up. I do a couple more. Take to 60 seconds. Okay, then we're gonna go to lunges per side. So I'm gonna move the mat. You can grab some weight. You don't have to wear your weighted vest. Several you can take and just walk into a walking lunge. You can do a stagnant lunge where you're just holding and going up and down. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Okay, so you've got equal one per side. We're doing 10 per side. So whatever that looks like for you. We also can step forward into a lunge and then step back. So you're stepping forward into that forward foot and step back. You can also step back into a lunge and step back. So lots of different options. Grab some weights if you want to level up, where you're going to hold, or you can step forward and back. You can hold a static lunge. So your choice. You got 10 per side. So I'm going to do a couple more without the weight. I'm going to do leading with the left. I'm going to do 2 more. So it's going to take me over 10 per side, but that's okay. It's okay to do more. Then press off. So I'm getting motion through my knees. So motion is lotion. Don't be afraid to do hard things, because we're going to go to jump rope and then farmer's carry after. So grab your rope. If you don't have space to clear, you can still jump without a rope. Elbows at your sides. If you've got a rope, no death grip, and just start jumping. You're jumping nice and tall. I know you're not loving jumping rope, but it's so important for your brain, because you got to focus on concentration. Coordination is good for your heart, because your heart is going to be elevated. It's good for your respiratory, because I'm focusing on my breathing. And you're going, well, I breathe all the time. But are we really breathing? We often do a lot more shallow breathing. So since you're here, garage door. Focus on big inhalation. Exhalation, breathe out. It's hard to do that when I'm talking, but let's get jumping rope. Come on. You're well more than halfway there. So jump nice and tall, lift through your crown. You're working your calf muscles. You're working those feet. Come on. Let's go 10 more together. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, we're gonna go to farmer's carry. This is where we're talking about doing hard shit. I just cursed. Yes, do hard stuff. We need to be able to lift, carry, haul, all of that kind of stuff as we age. Start training now. If you don't have weights or kettlebells, grab grocery bags and fill it with stuff. Grab milk jugs, water jugs, whatever you got. 60 seconds. Just gonna focus on lifting. If you're not leaning forward, we're not carrying like this. You wanna stand nice and tall, tuck that tailbone under, look forward, shoulders back, relax your elbows so you're not locking your elbows. And we're gonna walk, that's it. We're just gonna carry groceries. Carry whatever you got. Now, my little uninsulated and finished garage, I don't have a lot of workspace. This is keeping it really real. Take it into your hallway, your house, take it to your backyard, but start carrying heavy things. I'm not talking your purse. Load that bag up. Carry, carry, carry. Do hard things. Come on, heart rate's gonna come up there. I've got 25 pounds per side. My daughter, well, both my kids, I moved them out of dorms recently. I'm gonna write a blog post about it. It's amazing how much stuff they can accumulate in a year. But we have these blue bags, gray bags. They're like IKEA bags. They're great because the bags are light themselves. They zip and they hold a lot of stuff. The bad news is they hold a lot of stuff. And you know what you gotta do? You gotta carry that stuff. Okay, there's your farmer's carry. And my daughter's bags were 25 pounds per side. And I had to carry them. Okay, we're gonna go tricep dips. So you can you can do it with no weight. I'm gonna put my weighted vest across my lap just to level up. Fingertips are facing the same direction as your toes. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows towards one another. So no chicken wings. I'm putting stress on my wrists, which is what you wanna do. And you're gonna come down and press up. Trying though to focus on having the work in your arms rather than your hips. Don't let your legs help you. It's easy to have your legs take over. So avoiding that. Let's go down and then press up. Come on, work, work, work. Core engaged and press up. Breathe. Coming down and press up. We're gonna do a couple more. And then we're gonna do, I'm taking my weighted vest and go to bridge weights. It's gonna work your hips and your glutes. Okay, let's do 2 more. Heart rate's up there. Farmer's carry, I swear. Yeah, my heart rate's thinking. We don't think that carrying is heavy, hard work till you do it. You don't have to go run a mile to get your heart rate elevated. Okay, so bridges, we're on our backs. Knees are bent. Toes pointed forward. Okay, pull your abs in. We want to activate your glutes. So no wiggle is you're simply going to press your feet, pull your abs in, and squeeze your glutes at the top. So this is a bridge, right? You're firing up your lower body. To add on, we're going to take the weighted vest, a dumbbell, milk, whatever you got. You'll lay it across your lap. Okay, and we're going to come up and then down. Now you can hold this bridge at the top, but you're firing up your glutes, firing up your hips, squeeze your glutes. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And down, there's my TV coming on. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And we're gonna come down. Come back up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So we're gonna do 3 more. Sorry about the TV in the back. 2, and here's one more. And that is first round. You got 2 rounds of this. 2 hard things. Thank you for participating in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. We are aging well together. Have a great day.